Today's hottest music. Gentlemen, in the Krizz studio. It's Wednesday, the day we've been talking about with the Strange Noize Tour right here at the Zebra Cocktail Lounge in downtown Bozeman. Doors open at 8 o'clock. Come check out the show. Starts around 9:30, something like that. But come get your drink on. You know it's ladies' night down there anyway. So come get your drinks and check out the show. We've got Potluck, Saigon, Johnny Richter. We've got Krizz, Kaliko, and Cut Calhoun all performing live, as well as you never know who might show up. So I've got here in the Krizz FM studio, lucky enough for us, we got Krizz, Kaliko, and Johnny Richter from Tech 9 fame and also the Cottonmouth Kings. You guys doing all right?
Yeah, buddy. You know it. Partying as always, man.
Happy to be in Bozeman?
Yeah. It's always a party here, man. I remember doing the Zebra Lounge, man. It was like it took me back, man. It was like a dope house party, man. Like we had lost a bet that night, so we performed in our underwear last time I remember. Like the last song we had lost a bet with the band that we were with, man. So we had to do I'm a Player, me, Tech 9, and Cut Calhoun in our underwear, man. So I don't think we're going to repeat that tonight. But
you never know.
You never know.
That's what I would imagine that you were thinking, okay, who made that bet, and let's just keep it quiet until the show actually starts.
I don't even remember what it was about. That's what's crazy. But yeah, man, party time.
And I guess, Krizz, my question is, touring around without Tech 9, and you've got your own album out and everything like that. I've got, what's the song that I got stuck in my head? Anxiety stuck in my head right now. We got Misunderstood we're playing right now.
Yeah, that's right.
And how does it feel kind of getting out from under Tech a little bit and getting your own spotlight?
It feels good, man. And the thing is, that was always the plan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been Tech 9's co-writer, hype man, hook guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really his creative other half. You know, at Strange Music for going on 11 years now, man. But the plan was always for me to be my own artist, for Cut to be his own artist too. You know what I mean? So we're now, just starting to, cut the proverbial umbilical cord. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm still touring with him. I mean, the Tech 9 act is still going to consist of, myself and Cut Calhoun. So, but it feels really good, man, to bring what I add to his show, the element of excitement that I add to his show, and let people see me on my own, man. It's a refreshing thing in my career right now.
Well, because last time you guys came through, both Tech 9 and Cottonmouth Kings, and the energy, the vibe that you guys all bring is just so crazy. Yep. It is like a house party, like you were saying. Now, with the Cottonmouth Kings, I mean, does it feel good? Same question, basically, to be on your own, be free have a little bit more room on the stage?
It's definitely, I mean, yeah, it feels good. It's definitely a different thing, just having the full creative control and getting able to do my own show. But at the same time, it's a little different being up there, not having everybody backing you up and jumping around. It's kind of, it's all up to you, but it's very, it just makes you, I don't know, it makes me feel like I can do it on my own,
Right.
And it makes me feel like I can bring a better part of that to Cottonmouth Kings now, to understand a little bit more about everything else rather than just relying on other people to do things or this or that. Now I get to do it all on my own and come actually touch the fans and start over again, kind of get to go to the merch booth and do meet and greets and hang out in the bar and have drinks with people and take pictures and all that stuff, because it's kind of you get a little, it's like back in the days when Cottonmouth first started. That's how it was, and then now it's kind of gotten to be a little crazier with everything. So it's just on a bigger scale, but getting back to that roots of it all is just, it's very fun, it's liberating,
Do you find yourselves going in different directions than you have in the past just because you kind of have that freedom? Or is it all based in, that's where you're coming from?
Well, for me, kind of, but kind of not. I mean, I do the songs that I normally don't, like I always do songs on Tech Set, but I do some other ones that I don't do on Tech Set on this one because I want people to see me as Krizz Kaliko, not the Tech 9 guy. I can remember, it makes me think about, man, I remember meeting T-Pain for the first time years ago, and when I met him, he's like, "Hey, Tech 9 dude."
Yeah.
I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's me being actually Krizz Kaliko, you know what I'm saying, on stage. But it's familiar because it's the same energy I bring to the Tech show.
Right.
And then Tech and I, make up the show. We generally, a lot of times I've even, done the set list for the show and made the intro for his show. And, you know what I mean? So sometimes people are like, man, it resembles a Tech show, but that's because it's that's the element that I bring to him.
Right.
So you'll see that along with me, you know, establishing my own independence tonight, man.
Yeah,
So
and then with my half of it, it's, you know, Cottonmouth Kings is already got a band built, you know, our brand is built up with the whole legalization and pushing the weed thing and all that. And I like it with my solo. I get a little more personal with my songs, my raps, and I try to break a little bit away from that and not be so focused on just bringing that and the legalization, the movement and all that. I like to just break away and kind of just show off my skills more as an artist and show that I got more depth to what I do rather than just rap about getting high all day.
Right. Well, I mean, it would just make sense in that you gotta, as a person, you're gonna have feelings that are personal as opposed to it's gotta make sense for everybody.
Yeah.
And
when you got four guys writing a song together, you know, or four different people coming up with different song ideas, you get all the different input from all that into one. But when you're doing it by yourself, it's just your input and it's your take on the whole subject.
what messages do you think that you've gotten out on a personal level that you're most proud of?
I think when I do a song called What Kind of World, it kind of talks about what's going on. It's becomes very relevant as well, just talking about how if we don't like just take responsibility and kind of grow up and try to change things a little bit, that this world's going to fall apart. If you look at all the disasters going on everywhere from Japan to Haiti to Indonesia to Thailand to Katrina, still not fixed, you know, and it's coming around and going everywhere, and it's crazy. A lot of people are in hard times, the economy, everything else, and everybody just kind of needs to grow up a little and take responsibility and try to make a better place for the generations to come.
Well, and if you take responsibility for it and you move on a little bit, then you also get that chance to party a little bit, which is what the show's really all about. It's all coming out and having a fun time.
Yeah.
Hit them all with the party tracks and then give them something to take home and think about. But at the end of the day, it's just one huge party from start to end with everybody up there, potlucks, doing their thing. Cut Calhoun comes out and represents. Saigon's killing it from Brooklyn. He's got a great record out right now. And Kaliko, everybody, you know.
Well, that's what everybody, I'm looking at the bill, and everybody's super strong. I mean, the more I look into it, because, I mean, until I saw this tour coming through, I didn't really look that deep into Johnny Richter. What's he doing solo? You know, what's Krizz doing solo? I mean, I saw your album out.
That's the purpose. That's why we're out here doing it, man, just to kind of spark the interest of the fans who are fans of Cottonmouth Kings already, who are fans of Tech Nine, you know, and the rest of Strange Music, is to spark their interest on our independence, you know what I'm saying?
Which is cool coming from my end where, like, I got to play music that people like, right? So, basically, I look at the music that you guys are putting out, and I don't have to, like, think twice about playing any of it, because it's all dope.
Right.
And that's why I'm stoked about the show tonight, is it's going to be energy, I know, from start to finish, like you're saying. What can we expect, I guess, if someone's coming down and getting their tickets right now? They're going to Cactus, they're getting their tickets, and they're going to come to the Zebra.
You're gonna be. I'll tell you what you can expect, man. It's gonna be. It's always a wild party. I think that was one of the reasons why us and we've been touring with Cottonmouth, man, forever.
Right.
You know what I mean, for like the last 7 years.
And how I guess. Sorry, Dave.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, how did that come together with the Strange Noize? You know, it's the strange music and the suburban noise. How do you guys have such a great relationship?
I think it happened from that first tour, man.
The Wicked Wonka tour.
Wicked Wonka tour with ICP back in the day, man. We toured with them. And we, I don't know, we established this, you know, Bone Thugs and Harmony were on that tour, and we got cool with, you know, a couple of members of that group too. But I don't know, man, it was like a brotherhood with Cottonmouth, and we established that with them, man, and we, I don't know how they ended up, how the powers that be from both of those labels ended up establishing that we should do a tour together, but it worked, and then we just kept doing it, and kept, you know what I mean?
It's a lot of similarities with the two labels, because they're both underground, they're both, you know, we're both very, we like to go out and tour, and we like to get in touch to our fans and do that, and we just have a lot in common with the two labels as far as how we run our businesses, and then just all the personalities seem to just click too, so it's a no-brainer.
How does it feel to not be on a major and doing your thing? I mean, looking at it from where we're at, it just seems like you guys have so much freedom to go out and tour, like you say, and make the music.
We do, man. That's the name of the game. It's liberating.
Yeah.
It's very liberating, man, because I don't have anybody telling me, hey, don't do that kind of song. I need you to do this. You know what I'm saying?
You can't work with that person. They're on a different label. No. It's like, no, I want to make a song with someone. I ain't going to make a song with someone. It doesn't matter. I want to talk about this in the record. I'm not going to have an A&R dude or someone else coming in going, Well, I don't know about that one. Might not work. Don't think the kids are gonna like it. So don't tell me what the kids aren't gonna like.
Yeah. Which always seemed weird to me, just because I mean you don't hire somebody for any job, and it's not